Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight, and welcome back to Dead Cells in the lovely Hello Darkness, my old friend update. A couple of thoughts have occurred to me after our last run and my talk about how my controller is kind of dying on me. I've played a couple of off-camera runs, and I think I'm probably going to leave the Forgotten Sepulchre and everything for the time being. And in fact, I'm going to leave most of the harder levels for the time being, I think. We're going to go to, like, the Promenade of the Condemned. And my reasoning for this is because due to the issues I'm currently having with my controller, like, I feel like I'm just not able to have, like, the timing that is required to, like, really do well. So I'm going to try to play easy mode, as it were. And we will reconvene, and once I, put aside the money and get a controller. Actually, I suppose I owe a bit of an explanation, because you may be thinking, Gaslight, controllers aren't that expensive. Why are you making it seem like this is like a big expense? Basically, I'm moving, basically, or at least I will be soon. And job stuff is kind of unconfirmed right now. That's basically my future status on that, so basically, I'm just trying to pinch every penny together, or a little bit, so there is that. And, like, once I've moved, things should probably, like, settle down and basically get into a financially stable position where I can comfortably buy a controller without feeling like I'm potentially, handicapping myself. I mean, that's... I don't know, I feel at the same time everything I'm saying right now is probably making things sound like a bit more grim. Like, I don't want anyone thinking, oh, Gaslight, are you okay? Are you like, anything like that. I'm okay. It's just a little tight right now. Which kind of actually upsets me because, dang gummit, it's the Steam sale right now, and yeah. Anyway, so basically that is just my explanation for my, I guess, conductness right now. I guess because I feel you guys deserve explanations on things. That was pretty bad of me. I can't even blame the controller for that one. That's just bad play on my end. Anyway, but yeah, things will work themselves out. They always do. I seem to have an innate ability to have money come my way when I need it, so now I figure these things out. They'll come together. Yes. Also, interesting note, though we're not going to see it today, is that if we did go down the ossuary path, the ossuary, and I don't know if it applies to all time doors, but the ossuary now gives you a random stat upgrade when you beat it, or when you open the time door. Which is good. I mean, that goes a step towards making the time doors like something worth angling towards. And in addition to that, the time door in the ossuary is now guaranteed to show up reasonably close to the entrance. Which, is always nice. Because that way you can be sure that it'll be there for you when you need it. Alrighty then. Plus also on, since we're going the easier route of the promenade today, will give us a good chance. I have no idea how I avoided that. Good job, Gaslight. Anyway. Oh, hello. Thanks for slipping and sliding down. Alright then, give it a little pokety poke. Stabbity stab. Alright. You guys have to die. Oh yeah, kill all the enemies. Okay. This area is a lot more open-ended than it once was. Alrighty then. Only 20 seconds. This is going to be a tight one, my friends. Ugh. Okay, come on. Do it! Come on. Yes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Yeah, screw yourself. Game. Definitely game, that's what I'm talking about. Game can go screw itself for thinking that I was going to lose. Yeah, I totally didn't think I was going to lose. I knew it all along. Anyway, moving along. I mean, that's basically we get all the stat upgrades here? I think so. There's usually only 2 in this level, so I'm not expecting any more. That was okay for us. We managed to get through things. I really need to get faster, though. Also unlock the heavy turret, because why not? It's worth unlocking, I think. We'll even pick it up. I'm going to replace the oil grenade. And if we get a flaming weapon, I may regret that later, but for the time being, I think that's the right play. And we are well on our way to victory, so let's get there. Also, what did this amulet do? Just the 15% damage reduction. Nothing else, just 15%. Also, something I've noticed is if you go to the ossuary, you can actually go immediately to the Black Bridge. Oh, now I kind of regret that, but you know what? We'll go with the fire grenade over the. I mean, I like the grappling hooker jigger, but at the same time, well, that was a big drop. Mercifully did not end in a sudden stop. I think we're gonna take our time now because like we're pretty much guaranteed to not be able to get through any of the time doors from here on out, so we'll... Oh, hello. There we go. We're also gonna go for a glass cannon build because I like to live dangerously. Very dangerously, apparently. Wait, I have an oiled sword, so when I hit people... Come on. There we go. When I hit people, they will be then extra double susceptible to our fire attacks, which is good. Kind of wondering to myself, like, if we went to the sewers... Like, we're gonna have to figure this out as we go through it. But if I went to the sewers instead, could I skip straight to the Black Bridge from there? The cursed sword. I would take it if the aforementioned issues that I have promised not to speak about anymore were not present. Because, you know... Jump! Could you... That was rather tedious and frustrating. Also, you know, kind of my own thing. I like the fact that turrets also seem to all have, like, a damage modifier on them now. Whereas if you stay close to them, you get, like, a 15% extra damage increase. Let's quickly look at our map here, make sure we didn't miss anything. We did not. And I'm not going to fight every single enemy, but we are going to probably fight most enemies. Now, can I see it from down here? I can't tell from here if there is a stat upgrade down there, but I know there's a stat upgrade in the ossuary if you get the time door there. This is different, I think. Good job, Gaslight. I really wish I had a throwing dagger right now, or at the very least the lightning whip. But I don't, so, you know, make of life what you can, when you can. And, you know, do not covet thy neighbor's stat upgrades. Probably shouldn't have done that, since there very well could have been spikes down there. And that, you know, kind of would have been embarrassing. But funny, so I regret nothing. I regret nothing, whatever. Alrighty then. I mean, that is the electric whip, so we're gonna go for it. Part of me says replace the heavy turret with the ivy grenade, but another part of me says, nah, let's give the heavy turret its time to shine. Kind of wondering if the heavy turret is just a straight upgrade of the basic turret. Surely not. Surely it's not that simple. And a nice assortment of stat upgrades here. Let's see here. What else do I have to talk about? I mean, we're not going to see it today because, you know, we're not going to the Forgotten Sepulchre, but it may be of interest to note that apparently I was tipped off that you skip the incomplete one boss fight, apparently, if you go to the Sepulchre, and 2, if you go to the Sepulchre, you should be prepared and keep a couple of extra health flasks or something. I'm assuming it's either a boss or a mini boss or like some super enemy at the end of the Sepulchre. So that's interesting. And there's definitely some changes that are happening in the way certain things are set up in Dead Cells, and I have to say, I kind of like it. Like, the idea that if you go to the ossuary, you can skip straight to the Black Bridge. That actually sounds very nice indeed. Where does this go, I wonder? Okay, down to the prison depths. So you have to go here to get to the prison depths now, which is interesting. Kind of makes me wonder if the prison depths are going to be made easier than they were previously. Or maybe not. You never know. We'll see. Time will tell. I actually got through that whole area without using a single health flask, so I'm happy about that. But now that I think about it, I'm starting to think part of my problem is that, like, in my off-camera play, and also in our on-camera play, I did comment last time about how I felt to the, like, Skeletor. He's been made a bit faster. Like, he doesn't have as long of a delay between his attacks, which I feel is, you know, kind of, I'm trying not to say unfair, but I'm gonna say unfair. Though I could be wrong. I mean, that's part of the reason why I comment these things. I mean, it's not so much that I'm not afraid of being wrong, but I try to put it in a questioning fashion just to make sure that it's clear that I am open, you know, to a nice open dialogue about these things. Like, is it indeed too hard? Is it too easy? Am I just being a silly man? Maybe. You know, these are all very possible valid answers. And I think we owe it to ourselves to approach these questions in a, oh god, in a calm, intellectual fashion, where we, you know, see what everyone has to say on the issue. Danggummit. Danggummit indeed. But yeah, I mean, it's my position right now that I think that Skeletor is, like, he's been, like, the fact that he doesn't pause like he used to between attacks, I think, is, a bad balance decision, personally. Just me, though. I haven't heard... Actually, I haven't really heard one... You know what would make these things terrible? Is if they released a horde of bombats every time they did this. Could you stop? Speaking of bombats... Oh, he's dead. That worked out nicely. There we go. You know what? No, I should fight everything. Even though this is not the best place to fight. Oh, wow. That clockwork spider... Has his health been nerfed? I mean, I was kind of thinking to myself, like... I knew that, in my personal opinion, he, you know, he did a little bit too much damage. Perhaps, but, or not so much too much damage, just, he spammed his bats a bit too much for my liking, but, I'm kind of... I could go either way, I guess, with the idea of him being nerfed. Hello, friend. Oh no, it's you! Skeletor, who I've been complaining about for a while now. Alright, there we go. Wow. Those things do God's work, my friends. Oh, please. What else do we have down here? Just you? Okay. Imagine if there was an enemy that was actually immune to that stuff. He just, like, synergized perfectly with the Archbishop of Canterbury by being basically invincible while he was invisible. Good job. Probably should have waited a second here. There could have been more bad guys here. Gonna kind of hide down there. There we go. Okay, so the heavy turret does a lot more damage, but it's also a bit slower. Alright, that's a fair trade. Alright, that worked out. Oh no. I mean, now that we're actually fighting Skeletors, I'm kinda thinking to myself, was I wrong? Like, he hasn't seemed that difficult so far. But then again, maybe it's a trick. I don't think I'm gonna like this. Nope, I'm okay with it. Ooh, look at the big old voodoo doll. Don't you dare. Aha! Success. Alright, so overall, I mean, I think we're at the about... We're, you know, good... No. Get out of there. Jump button. Stuck for just a second. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. It's 1 second to throw off your timing on everything. Like here, for instance. Wait for it. Ah, and... Part of that was bad timing on my part, but part of that was the button actually sticking again. So, it's both bad play on my part and bad play on the game's part. At least that's how I'm gonna call it myself personally. There you go. There we go. Man, those things really... They cannot take much of a beating, can they? Oh dear. That's probably not the best place to fight that. Oh no, stop! Stop sending your bats there! Oh no, the Clockwork Spider, he has definitely been nerfed a little bit. There we go. Alright. I can fight these guys by myself. The bats do not scare me. Maybe a little bit. Okay. So far, so good. Hello there, Skeletor. I'm just gonna run away from him now, honestly. Oh, good job. Well, he burned to death, so that worked out, I guess, at the end of the day. Yes! You know, I do feel. I think those Clockwork Spiders have been made just a little bit weaker. I don't know how I feel about that. With my old nemesis, I am sad to see that they have been castrated. But, as I didn't like how much health they had, given the amount of, you know, bat spam they had, I would say it is a welcome change. No. Alright then, kill the bat, and or the beast. Alright. Yeah, so, I mean, I look forward to being in a position where I'm comfortable going into the sepulcher and fighting it for what it's worth. And, you know, like, really getting... Oh god. Run out of the way, run out of the way, run out of the way. Just for a second there. Oh god. No, I need to clear some space, Please die. Please die. Too many bats. Okay, what is this? Sadistic Dagger. Or Dagger of the Sadistic Cult. Not bad, but I'm not going to take it today. Mostly because, you know, we're going for this whole glass cannon run. And if that was a quad damage modifier, I would take it in a heartbeat. Actually. Maybe this is just me wanting to be more overpowered, but I think they should just replace the, just replace straight up the 2 times damage dealt, 2 times received modifier with just a straight up, here, have a quad damage modifier. Too much? Probably. But I want power, dang it. Pure, unlimited power. Oh god. Roll it all the way. Oh, bomb bats are coming. Alright. And that's why you take your time going through an area, because otherwise you'd end up in horribly uncomfortable positions. That guy apparently got tired of living, whoever he was. Oh my goodness, we are quite powerful, basically. We are happily powered. I mean, I think, yeah, this has the feeling of a good run to me. Because basically everything that is happening to us right now, like, we've won runs while we were, like, lesser than this. What is our current thing? Just 15%? 3 times in the air. Aha. Costs us 10,000, and I mean, I know we're hurting for money right now, but if we win the run, it'll all be worth it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh god! Brain bat attack. Aha. Oh. Oh no! Aha! That's how you do it. Probably. No, in a semi-professional manner. Also, in case I haven't mentioned it, and you're wondering what's going on with this, like, damage thing over there, turrets now, I think it's all turrets, have a damage modifier on them. So as long as you're close to your turret, you get a damage bonus. Which I, for one, think is very kind of them. Very kind of those turrets indeed. Alrighty then. This is a rather big level. I wonder if this will skip us straight to... Good job, Gaslight. If this will skip us straight to the graveyard. I know, I mean, like, if you can go from the ossuary straight to the Black Bridge, does that mean going to the prison depths, which is supposedly, I mean, it used to be, and I assume it still is, like the hard mode kind of level? In fact, before the Sepulcher was added, I would actually say that, yeah, we're gonna be, let's go nuts. Why not? Jolly good. Alright, what are we missing exactly? I went through those warpy things, I think. Or not. Maybe I didn't. We'll have to go back and check that out, because there's some areas... Some areas that have not been filled in on the map, and I think it would be remiss of us in our duties as great, awesome explorers to not check those areas out. Oh, hello. Damn. I'm feeling good about my life right now. This is good. See, RNGesus provides. I mean, also just a random note, as always. I'm sorry if that comes across as being sacrilegious. I mean that in a cheeky, offhand kind of manner. That is not, you know, intentionally directed to cause harm or mischief towards any particular religion or group. GamingByGaslight Incorporated International, you know, is a multicultural organization with people of many different beliefs and values, etc., etc. Now that's probably bordering into, like, just going a little too far. No, that's not going too far. Gaslight, you have a good audience. Everyone knows your kind of personality. You can make these kinds of jokes because people know that you don't mean anything bad by them. Probably. Mostly. Now what's that supposed to mean? I don't know. I'm just talking to myself now, being a crazy person. You can do that when you're a creative type. In fact, being crazy is a sign of your creative success. Think about it. All the great artists in history have been crazy. That's actually a blatant lie, Gaslight, and you know it. I mean, you're talking to yourself. That's clearly, you know, not healthy. Which I say, self, don't tell me what to do. I'll be as crazy as I want to be. It's a better whip than the one we have. It is. And it does extra damage on burning enemies, and if we kill people using it, we get swarms of biters to come out. Which could actually work in our advantage. That could have worked in our advantage even earlier. I feel kind of bad for not using it. But I have to say, I actually like kind of some of these changes to, like, the level dynamics, where the harder levels... Wait a minute. How do I get out of here? Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, for a second, how do I get out of this place? I mean, I like this place, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to stay here forever. Anyway, so... I mean, if we Oh, I have to go this place with, this jerkbag? Oh god, please! No. Okay. Alright. There is at least one guy there. Looks like there's no one else. Probably, maybe, hopefully. Just gonna launch some of that. Okay. Alright, I mean, we are doing actually really well for ourselves, so I like that. It will be interesting if we actually do end up skipping all the way to the graveyard. Nope, we go to the Black Bridge. Okay. So if you want, like, a really fast run, go ossuary, then... Of course, then again, I mean, like, everything we're seeing now, keep in mind, I mean, it's early access. As more levels, bosses, and everything come in, there is every possibility that going to the prison depths, which kind of has always struck me as like the hard mode version of the prisoner cells. Maybe this will eventually let you skip straight to the graveyard or something. I don't know. There'll probably be different paths and everything, get to the end. I'm still kind of suspecting at some point there's going to be a boss at the end of every level. But I could be crazy and imagining things with that one. Let's get out of here before he unleashes his super cool moves. Like that right there. Hello there, super cool friend. Good job. Good job, Gaslight. If I can roll out of the way, just like that, I will. Okay, he's... This is a reasonably fast run going here. Kind of throw that here in the corner. Roll out of the way, throw a bit more fire in his face. And he is dead. Alright. You know what? That made me feel a bit better about myself. Also makes me think that whole earlier thing about how the controller is to blame for my poor performance is a load of garbage. And again, 21 minutes just to get this far does kind of make me question my skills. Because that is still kind of long. But then again, we did do 2 challenge rooms. So that's, I guess, well, challenge rooms, what? They only have like 2.5 minutes on their clock to finish them or something. All right. I mean, strength-wise, I think we're set. Like, we can win with our current strength. Good job, Gaslight. Don't forget to use the whip. All those juicy damage bonuses there. Oh, there's a secret here. Get our slug baby friends. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, just duck down, wait for him. There we go, a little bit of that. And a little stabby. There we go. Alright, now I'm feeling better about ourselves. This is dead cells right here. We got... Oh, there's a secret in there. Hang on a second. We cannot leave the secret behind. I mean, that's money. And... Oh, it feels so good to have 32,000 ducats on us again. I mean... I'm beginning to believe again. It's all coming together. But let's not get cocky. Things can still turn around just like that. I mean, we do have like a really low health. So unless the game decides to, I mean, the game sometimes in like previous runs we've been in situations like this, and then the game gives us nothing stat upgrades. So it's possible something like that could happen. What kind of weapon are we? We're still using the level 1 oiled sword we got when we started this. We just instantly killed everything with our heavy turret right there. Alright. There's got it. Yeah, I knew it. I knew Deadbeard had me in here. Oh, it's the War Spear, my favorite weapon of all time. Well, these days, anyway. And to think, when it first came out, I'm like, the War Spear, it's too slow, it's a crappy weapon, no one will ever want to use this. Now, it's kind of my go-to weapon. At least whenever the opportunity presents itself, anyway. So, you know, the moral of that story is, things change, people change, the world just keeps on turning. Life is great, isn't it? Life is great. There we go. Oh, I'm feeling it. I am feeling it. Ah, he's beginning to believe. Beautiful, beautiful. Very well done. Masterfully executed, as usual. Again, let's not fall foul of hubris here, which has killed us many a time, and will probably kill us many more times, because I just can't help it. There is something about hubris that calls to me like the sweet siren song of the deep. Like that. Very much like that. There we are. Just set everyone on fire. That'll do everything for us. Man, we're killing everything with fire bombs. Like, just fire bombs. This is, like, the greatest day of our lives, I think. This is all gonna come together. It's all gonna come together. We're gonna kill our enemies. See them driven before us. Enjoy the sweet lamentations of their women. Do these undead things even have women? I mean, everyone has loved ones. Probably. Beautiful. See? Fire solves all problems. Alright. Now we just wait for these guys to move a little bit. That almost did not work. But then it did. And I was happy. And happiness is really all you can ask for in life, isn't it? Well, I mean, you can ask for riches, fame, women, men. Whatever floats your boat, really. But do those things really make you happy by themselves? Possibly, yes. Alright. All we need to do now is make it across this. Yes, we did it. We did it with 42 seconds to spare. We get an extra 10 cells for our trouble. I mean, that's not bad. That's not what I want right now. And I think, let's say Wrenching Whip level 3. I am insulted. I am insulted that you would think a level 3 whip, oh yeah, we were already in here, would do at this point in my life. Insulted, I tells you. Alright, let's teleport over here. I mean, don't get me wrong. We're not, like, this War Spear, it can be a little difficult to maneuver with, against the tentacles. Having said that, it is actually still really good against the tentacles, especially if you can freeze them. And, I mean, that's what the Lightning Whip is for. If we feel we're too slow, then we Lightning Whip them. Lightning Whip solves most problems. And for everything else, there's Visa, possibly. Wait, is that the... There we go. Alright. That's the good stuff. Alright, now we just kind of sit here, and then we... Aha! Sneak attack. I'm feeling good right now, as you can probably tell. Alright. Alright, we'll roll past him, roll out of the way of that. We'll see if this leads down to our secret place. Oh god. That could have been dangerous. Alright, that worked out. I mean, I like the fact that... Oh yeah, this is... That leads down to the graveyard. That's very good. But it is going to be interesting to see how, like, all the levels kind of attach to each other as the game continues to evolve and develop and get new stuff. I think one of the things I'm really looking forward to is just the introduction of new bosses. Not that the existing bosses aren't, you know, good or anything, like they are. I love the incomplete one. I mean, that's basically the dude who got me into the game, that incomplete one. Wait, this is where we actually came up. Oh, Gaslight, your old dementia's acting up again. Which, that's actually not a laughing matter, because dementia does in fact run in my family. Well, actually, various things run in my family. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm in imminent danger of anything. But, you know... It's a sensitive topic for many people who have actually suffered from the effects of loved ones losing their mind, which I think would probably be the worst way to go, really, losing your mind. Mostly because, you know, it's one of those ways to die where you don't even really realize what's going on. Which, I mean, some people might find that comforting, but for me, the idea of losing your mind, ooh, that's chilling. My mind, really, is all I've got. Let's see here, enemies burn when they die, that's useful. Shot pierces all enemies, that's actually also really useful. And does extra damage on burning targets, so all we need to do is just chuck a little fire their way. Beautiful. Alright. Beautifully done. Alright, we're getting all kinds of cells, we're getting all kinds of power. The game is charitably giving us a bit of extra health. There we go. Alright, that, get a shot off, would you kindly? There we go. Beautiful. The guy is just a bit... Chuckles is just a bit too slow to do anything about that. Alright, so overall, we've actually gotten... This is, I think, probably one of those times where we've actually managed to get through this area, this whole level, without actually needing a health potion. Which I'd say is progress. Delicious, delicious oh, wait, there's someone who's not dead yet. And, I mean, this game is called Dead Cells, not Alive Cells, so obviously we have to kill all the cells in the game. Maximum... Apparently someone suicided over there somehow. I mean, I'm sure the running zombies had so much to live for that they really didn't need to do that, but that's life, I guess. Sadly, sometimes. But life. Alright. Let's upgrade our Valmont whip. I mean, I don't use Valmont's whip. I don't particularly care for Valmont's whip. Just a personal preference, mind you. I mean, I'm open for any discussion on whether Valmont's whip is, in fact, a good weapon, or if it's just a weapon that I suck with, and thus I've decided to kind of throw it in a corner and never look at it again. Which, frankly, that is entirely possible. Oh, hello. I mean, it's always nice when you're there to greet me. I feel like the glowy effects on these doors have been improved and made more glowy and exciting, and I like that. I approve. You really want me to use the wrenching whip? That's a level 8 whip. Or then again, if that whip also angles like the electric whip, then I might consider using it. I'm gonna ignore, I'm mostly gonna ignore these zombie guys because... Mostly because I'm just too lazy to be bothered, killing all the little goblin-y guys that they release. Oh, that's, this was an exciting dungeon area. I mean, there is an argument to be made for replacing... You know what, I am going to kill these guys. Just as a show of strength for all those other people. Alright. Getting some really good skill stuff going here, so that's always comforting. Oh yeah, I don't even have to move. I mean, I probably should have, because I did take some unnecessary damage there, but... There we go. Oh no, it's not close enough to do damage to me. Aha, but then Chuckles kicked it. Then it became close enough. Oh dear. Come on. There we go, that's the good stuff. Oh dear, oh dear. Not bad. Not bad, Gaslight. You've done this before. Alright. Ah, it's Chuckles, our old friend. Good old Chuckles. Always good for a laugh. He's not always that nice. Sometimes he's actually kind of a jerk. Mostly he's a nice guy. Just don't catch him before he's had his morning coffee. Or since there's no morning here. Oh, hello, Chuckles. See, he's always there for us. Even when we'd rather he not be there. You gotta appreciate that, really, when someone's there for you even when you don't want them around. I mean... That's just part of being a good friend, isn't it? There we go. Alright, getting some kills in there. Whoa! Oh god! No, Chuckles. Don't be that way. Don't you dare. Good job, Gaslight. Through that in one place. Could never hurt anybody. Alright, everyone's dead. I mean, that's good enough for me. Beautifully done. +1 health. Horizontal turret, not bad. I mean, it's not as good as what we had before, but Graveyard Key has a new graphic now. Interesting. Let's see. Oh, it's the War Spear level 6. And it also does the whole Viscera of dead enemies thing. Does more damage on a frozen target. Well, that would be really useful if we actually had an item that froze enemies, but alas, we do not, so unfortunately we can't take full advantage of that. But, you know, that's life, so don't worry about it. I'm gonna kill you, because I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, wait, that's actually just the end. You figure if we did the Sepulture, we would come out on that side? I wonder. It's a question worth wondering. And you know what? It's actually a good idea now that I think about it, to keep these little zombie guys alive, because if I get a cursed chest down here, I could open it, and then there'd be a whole bunch of guys just waiting to take it for me. Oh god. Please. Please, angry grave bats. Don't tread on me. Not like this. Alright. There is the Archbishop. There is a thingy to stab him with. Oh, and what's this? A frost bomb? I mean, I like the +1 strength. I like the heavy turret. This could... one or both... well, then again, the fire lasts, so... you know what? I'm gonna... I like the heavy turret, but I'm gonna replace it for a frosty grenade. I feel that's the right call. Maybe I'm wrong. Get out of there. Didn't see the brain bat. No! Alright, there we go. Good stuff, good stuff. We are doing just fine in life. Life could not be going better. I mean, we're strong, we're young, we just stabbed ourselves needlessly on spikes for no reason. Let's see here. We are falling ever so gently, like a pepper, caught in an updraft of some kind. Just kind of go down here. There is iron biters and shields. Those are always nice. They're not what we're looking for right now. Not quite. There we go. Lots of the good stuff. Alright. That's the old GamingByGaslight way. Alright, and stabbity there, good stuff. Alright, we're good, we're good. I think we have enough health to survive here. Like, we've got reasonable survivability. We could survive better, but we could also be surviving worse. Oh god. Always, brain bats will never not scare me. Mostly because, I mean, even if like there's a patch note, it's like, we have nerfed bomb bats, so they only do like 5 damage when they explode. I will still be scared of them. I'll be like, no, you're lying to me, game. You're setting me up. It is a trap. I probably could have killed that, actually, but I was too busy getting caught up in my whole thing about how I'm scared of brain bats. And by brain bats, I mean bomb bats. Though I also... well, I'm not the biggest fan either of brain bats. Brain bats are kind of annoying. Wow, 8,000 gold. We're doing really well for ourselves. That makes me very happy. I mean, we're already up to 69,000. That makes me think that the game's actually dropping more money than it used to. Might just be me. And actually, now that I look at it, 37 minutes in, I was complaining that we were going too slow before. I'm actually starting to think that we're actually going just right. Oh, no, you don't. You don't get to do that to me, sir. Not anymore. I'm not scared of you anymore. You, I'm still scared of a little. Jump to your death. Do it. You, I don't like very much. You're not a nice man. Let's see here. I mean, we're obviously going to explore, you know, everything we can. Possibly the entire level. In fact, probably, most likely the entire level, because, I mean, why not? When you are in a position to explore an entire level, you do it. You explore it, and you don't ask questions. Yeah. Oh. I rolled right into his attack. Somehow. Even though I thought I killed him before he had a chance, but apparently I like that a lot. I like throwing daggers. But I don't want to be disloyal to Lightning Whip. Lightning Whip has actually done God's work for us, so we'll keep doing that. Why do I keep saying God's work? I have no idea. I picked that up somewhere, and it's now just entered my vocabulary as something I say. That's a weird one, actually. Figure some... Wait. Oh no, the Insufferable Crypt, not the Forgotten Sepulchre. Anywhere else? Yes, there is a whole area to explore. Which we might as well. I mean, we're not in a rush, are we? We're not doing a super speed run. We're not doing a world record attempt or anything. Not today. Maybe another time. But for now, we're just having a good time here, seeing what the future may or may not have in store for us. Okay. That was a case of the jump button being very weird indeed. Oh god. Quiziterator. Alright. That somehow actually worked out. Exactly as I had foreseen, even though, you know, it didn't really. Oh god. No, 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 no. I really should roll towards him rather than away from him. Oh god. Okay. That was a little scary. All we gotta do is just duck under him, and he can't hurt us. Chuckles is a good guy. Would be the best man at my wedding if I was getting married. But sometimes he's just not a very nice person. Let's see. How do I play this? Do I go for more strength or more health? I'm gonna go for more strength. That's probably the last stat upgrade we're gonna see this entire game. And 5 health may not be enough, but you know what? That's my choice. I have made it. I am satisfied with it. I'm not going to cry over spilled milk. I'm just gonna feel good about myself for doing good work. We have done good work. We're out there. We're crazy people doing crazy stuff. No, we're not hurting anyone. We're just having a good time, and that's all that matters. If we go to kill the Watcher. I guess we're hurting someone. We're about to hurt the Watcher a lot here. We're gonna set him on fire, and then freeze him, and then... Ooh, there is a new ambiance here. I like it. It's kind of green and sickly down here now. Alright, I mean, that's actually pretty good. Alright, not bad, not bad. There we go. Alright, we'll just kinda... just set you on fire, and freeze you up. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, roll out of the way, then freeze him. Hang on there, I'm not done with you yet. Still not done with you. Come on. Oh dear. Oh, freeze him up. Okay. I had some hopes there. Alright. Now, probably smarter play. Smarter man than I might have, yeah, I gotta use my lightning whip instead. There we go. Killed another 2 of them. Good job, Gaslight. You have expertly managed to kill them. Alright. Doing good work. Good job. Good job. Alright. Just set him on fire. Give him such a lashing. Alright, set him on fire. And freeze him up, like so. Just gonna heal up. Because, you know, we really have no reason not to heal up. Might be a better idea. Okay, let's not lose track of what's important here. All right. This is the risky business. Just throw down some fire. They slow down the tentacles? I feel like they slowed down the tentacles. And part of that's probably just because I... Excuse me, Tentacle Man. I mean, to be honest, you could argue... Actually, no, I think you can argue that they nerfed this guy. He is not nearly as hard as I remember him being. Well, having said that, like, he's got a pattern that's a lot more, like, you can follow it. If that makes any sense. Like, you can tell he's coming, basically. Not bad, not bad. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know, do you feel he's been made easier? Which, I mean, that might be just because he's not supposed to be the final boss or anything, but we can hypothesize on that. But for now, that's going to do it for this episode. So until the next time, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button or maybe leave me a comment down below to let me know what you're thinking. You're holding beer now. I don't think you were holding beer before. And I will see you all in the next episode.